Hey, how's it going? It's the Polk here. Thanks for continuing my playthrough as Korea in Victoria 3. I'd like to start today's video by showing some appreciation for my first subscriber. Thanks, John. Your support and the suggestion to colonize Africa was great. So, today we're going to do just that. So, I'm thinking down here, I know it's late, but it's better late than never, you know? So, maybe Zulu? They might be a lot stronger than what most people have to contend with at the beginning of the game. I've definitely done, the takeover, Transvaal, Gaza, all that stuff. Um, so we'll look into that in a bit. Right now, we've got a bit of a civil war to take care of. Um, Hopefully, uh, those that are watching can start giving me feedback on the comments and all that. If you like what you see, let me know. If you think I can improve somewhere, let me know as well. I'm really just trying to feel out what's going on and how I can improve here. I know the thumbnails are kind of not great, so that's something I'm working on. Hopefully, when this video releases, there's better thumbnails on YouTube. For those that potentially could be watching on Twitch, yeah, just drop some comments in the chat. Let me know if there's something, like if I'm being too loud, if I'm being too quiet, if there's too much white noise. Like I can improve on all this stuff. Hopefully I've done that today. I've turned the fan off. I've turned my gain down a little bit, but yeah, I'm here to show you guys like what I'm doing. I'm having fun. I hope you guys are having fun, and I just want to make the whole experience just better for everyone. So if there's any feedback, just throw it my way, comments, whatever. And like I said, if you like it, just throw a like on it. All right, so today, let's get to this. So we have another civil war because we're trying to enact technocracy right now. And of course, it's always the landowners causing the issues in these games. It's wild because they have 2%. They're marginalized right now because of the civil war. So I'm hoping, like, we've already dealt with the civil war. So I'm hoping that today we can actually just get this law through. There's really nothing to stop it while we're doing the civil war. So I don't know why it didn't, go through last time. It had plenty of a chance. The only issue I could see is this legitimacy, but it's fine. So oh, there's a strategy. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to have him abdicate the throne because he's a traditionalist. We can get rid of like that. And his heir is an industrialist. Yeah, he's a jingoist, not great, but I don't mind the mass conscription portion of that. So I'm going to go ahead and have him abdicate since, they're civil warring. I'm able to do this. Yeah, and we could definitely take 1% more pops being loyalist here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Cool. So just like that, we have the industrialists in government. Do they want the technocracy? I don't know. We'll look real quick. I think, who's actually helping this? Yeah, industrialists. So 100%, we're going to go with industrialists in the government. We're even going to kick the petty bourgeoisie out. Looks good. Great legitimacy. We've got somebody who we can actually work with here. He's popular, charismatic. That's okay. It's inactive anyways. And then, yeah, political operator. So we just got more authority. So solid stuff going on. But we are getting near the 1900s. So let's get rid of this civil war real quick. They have 10 troops. I'm gonna overkill it with the conscripts on one side and only 10 on the other. Where are they at? Oh, okay. What is this? I mean, sure. I always go for the standard of living boost just because, like, that's going to help with my radicalism when I have it. So that bumping up to 11, perfect. Yeah, and we're expanding our universities. Let's just get a quick look. I forget what tech and all that we have. Yeah, shift work. So I know for Hermit Kingdom, I'm going to need human rights. It's about time I actually, went for the achievement, so it's it's a little late, but all right. So I'm gonna go for these things. I'm not gonna do general staff. I'll just go for the dynamite. Oh, it's gonna go on its own. So yeah, we'll just go straight to society. Grab postal savings. Quinine's gonna be done immediately after that, and we'll check in on this too, because if the auto queue, like the technology spread, goes towards postal savings, then we'll probably just go for human rights while it does that one for us. But that looks good. Ammunition shortage, yeah, not surprising. I think we upgraded our army last time we had a civil war like 5 years ago. So, all right. Any other wars? Manchuria. Is that me? Is that my war? Yeah, it is my war. What? I can sway Russia? Nice. And apparently China is in on this? That's cool. Wow, they have... That is wild. I wonder if I can import that real quick. I probably are... Oh, yes. Please, let me help you, China. Let me make some money off of that little deficit that you got for opium. I do not mind that one bit. All right. And then what is private building right now? Textile mill and stuff like that. Man, oh, wow. We need to... Well, let's see where it is after this, and then we'll see if we need to build more construction sectors. I also want to get towards steel frame as soon as we can, because that would be great to build a lot faster. So I think we will get human rights, and then we'll go for the steel frame in here as well. Oof, that's a long list. Oh, and look, we can get more ports now. Wow. What is that about? I hope they're building railways. That is a lot of lack of infrastructure. Okay. I've just totally not paid attention to the war going on. Hopefully I'm not losing that. I think we're gonna go for... Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yeah, they're pushing. Yeah, pushing and pushing. Cool. Let me just make sure I have it. Yep, I did not. So, just push from there. A positivist? No, I like positivists. Let's go for that. Okay, so we're at 3% stall, 82% pass or success rate. So, I hope we get it through. Yeah. Okay. Push forward. I don't really care about movements. Yeah, let's go with you. Alright, we got technocracy passed. Did our flag or anything change? No, we're still the same name. I mean, it might change once we get our... Thank you. I'll take military aid. Russia. It might change once we get the rest of our country. We will see. Biggest beautiful war. I can't believe we're fighting the same war again and again. Okay. We got so many trade routes. I guess importing dyes and paper from Britain isn't a thing anymore. There we go. It's actually kind of impressive. I don't know. Okay, that state. Like the fact that we're actually about to break even while building, we just broke even. Okay. Yeah. And I'm still building. Okay. We have some unrealized taxes we could deal with. We also have a lack of bureaucracy. I imagine the building stuff is doing that. Oh, yeah. Okay, what is going on with the infrastructure here? It's fine there, but it's not here. So, are the railways not big enough? Yeah, they're not. Why aren't they building railways? Okay, they're just taking forever. And it's just there? Or that's not even their same place. Why are they all Young something? Young Soul. Young Ho. Young Nom. I hope I'm saying those right anyways. Okay, well, we'll let them build railways and all these, and we'll see where we're at after that. I'm just going to continue to build, and the ports should help too. But after that, we'll go grab some taxation in all the states that are lacking. Yeah, that one too. That'll give us some bureaucracy as well. Okay, so let me look at that tech now. So there's no tech spread coming there because Kineen's still going. That's fine. Well, we have really good literacy, honestly. It's kind of plateaued, but I'm sure it'll get better. Okay, now on to our focus of expansion into our new colony. Okay, let's look at this. So, it's a booty army. I think I could beat it with this one. It's not that bad, actually. Okay, so I think Gaza is definitely the one to go for. They are allied to Mazartine. Okay, that's not a big deal at all. The only issue is maybe landing there. What about Zulu? Oh, see, Zulu is nobody. So let me just check out their army. I don't know if there's a quick way to do this. I'm just going through it how I normally do it. It's okay, so they got 10 line infantry. And what do we have here? Are these lined? Yeah, these are lined. But I can go... Oh, they're not even all lined. Okay, so I can't even get to skirmish yet. So it's going to be a pretty even fight. So I'll need to build quite the navy just to get more troops over there. Unless I get... Yeah, general staff. Yeah. Okay. Well, we can look at some laws real quick, see if there's anything we can try to pass while we're waiting. Oh, public health insurance, maybe? The industrialists don't like it, but I like it, so we're going to go for it. It's a pretty even shot here. Okay, so we know we're going to need a navy, so I'm going to go ahead and bump this up to 10. It says we have 2. Let me get a commander in here. That's fine. Petit bourgeoisie. I don't know why it says we have 2 in this screen. Naval base level 2, but 1 frigate. Okay. Okay, so that should put us at 20, I think. We'll see. Yeah, build those ports. GDP still hasn't recovered to before the Civil War. I bet you that's because I forgot to do a reset production method. Immediately. Okay. No, I think we're just gonna go for an easy pass, not a sort of bribery pass, because it's not like I would love to have the health insurance go through sooner, but it's not like I'm gonna go into crippling debt to do it. Okay, let's check the production methods and all that. Nobody's really using explosives, but I think do I have dynamite? Yeah, I've got dynamite. Guess who's about to use it? This guy. I think iron's the most profitable right now. God, nothing. There's just too many. Can I use it through... That would make it too cheap. Too cheap. I think we could get away with this. I know it says that... Oh, it would have an input good shortage of explosives. Well, maybe. Maybe. We might be able to work with that. Because they're not producing anything now, and they'll be producing hundreds in a minute. And of course the iron is going to make building much cheaper. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll go for that. And then of course we're going to need ammunition. I don't even think, maybe King's using it, maybe they're supplying it. I can look at that real quick. Always, there's so many menus in this game. Okay, so they just use small arms. So no, I'm not even using ammunition. That's them. Oh, look at that. Once again, need more convoys. Good thing we're building... Oh, just kidding. We're building naval bases. I guess we'll build more ports again. I'm going to build them in the lower infrastructure areas. I'll just build 3 here and then 2 here. Hopefully that helps with their infrastructure a little bit and gives us the convoys we need. I think I'm going to go for the enactment success chances. Yeah, they're happy. I will lose industrial organizers, though, if I do that, so maybe not. They're kind of helping our GDP. So I'll take the -5 here and the 15% enactment time reduction. That's fine by me. Okay, we got review. That's good. Working on our navy here. Go settle some lands. In a second. I wish I had skirmish, but I don't think I'm going to have it by then. I think I'm getting the tech spread now. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and switch to human rights. Then to steel frame. See, I don't know if there's like a way to cancel the active research. That'd be nice to know, but I guess you just have to do it that way. So what we'll do is we'll go for human rights and then steel frame buildings and then general staff if we can. Hopefully by 1900 we'll be moving and taking that land. Everything's looking good. Wow. The standard of living's doing good. Pollinator surge, nice. I'm kind of surprised that we're not getting like migration events. I guess I could look at that real quick. We're pretty high up there, but no one's gonna be able to compete with like the Mongolian steppes and stuff, because that's just insane. Like what is the... I mean, they're starving there. That's what's wild. I don't know, man. Oh, okay. So they're moving from this one to this one. What about mass migration attraction? I mean, we're pretty high. Russia's way higher, and obviously there's some crazy ones. We don't even want to look over here. But I think we're doing solid. Okay, what do they think? Okay, they're actually neutral. I'd like to get them towards engines of progress. So I'm gonna do things that make them happy if I can after this public health insurance. I know it's not making them happy right now. We are at a 14,000 positive. Oh, it's because we're building less now. Okay. Well, let me just... I don't see the issue with doing this. And then let me look at, am I still deficit for taxes? A little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and build out. And because these are +1, I'm going to go ahead and add to them. Just so we've got like a nice buffer there. After that, I think we could start just going crazy on maybe some goods that China or others might need. We can't do opium, but we could probably start investing in dyes. I don't know if we have that. We do. Oh no, that's in Japan. Never mind. Damn, I hate that they do that. I only want my GDP, please. Let's see. We've already maxed out wood. We don't have any companies, and I think we need to have more of. Need 5 building levels to transfer to the company. Yeah, so I need 5 steel mills. Maybe I could just buy those real quick to start this company, if it lets me. Okay, so yeah, now I can turn that off, and then I'm gonna put it in. If it lets me buy these, we'll see. Oh yeah, I could buy those. So 2 million. We have gold reserves of 1, so it'll put us in a little bit of debt, but once we stop building, we'll be good. So I'm gonna nationalize those 5, and then hopefully I can start this company. Currently 2. Why is it currently 2? Weird. Well, still is not expensive right now, so we could do something about that. I mean, tools. We start pooping out tools. They kind of are. Okay, well, we'll see. So somehow I tried to buy 5 and it gave me 2. I guess I could build 3 real quick. Like I said, it's not really profitable and it's not going to be great, but it's something that we can hopefully get construction efficiency for our economy, or for our state efficiency. Okay. So I think I'm going to make this 3rd Korean army the one that goes into Africa to find the legendary gold. So we got to give them a good ruler. Of course, you know, a pacifist is great, right? But he does have mountain combat, and he has a kill rate and pillage, so I think he's going to be good. He kind of looks young, even though he's 40, but that's all right. Hey, there we go. Well, I don't want that one. Okay. Getting those ports flushed out. I am going to be out of ports, though, so that's going to be kind of a problem. All right. Human rights is working, and then we should be on our way to getting the Hermit Kingdom. At least the journal entry that starts with it. And once we get that, we can start figuring out what we need to get to finish it. Sweet. We just got public health insurance. So now we can start sinking all this excess bureaucracy in and see if we could use even more. I'm going to go ahead and expand the lowest tax again just to get a little more bureaucracy. Hopefully we can get this up, because each level of this gives us another half standard of living. And honestly, we're pretty high already. But apparently we're not even close to the top. But we'll see. We might be able to get there. Okay. Don't have a whole lot building right now. Of course, you know, when you get this late in the game, things start getting sort of like a crawl. So we'll push through it. I'll try to keep an eye on various things so we can stay busy and not look, you know, like when you stare at the clock waiting for the time to hit. We don't want that to happen. We bumped to 33 from 35, I think, a few minutes ago, so that's a good achievement. But we'll never be able to go very far while we're under China. Are there uncolonized lands? Yeah, I guess we could start thinking ahead, once we grab Zulu, Transvaal, Gaza, Oranhe, we will need to colonize, so I think we'll do... I mean, this is the easiest one to pass. I don't like that they both radicalize the rural folk. I hope there's something we can do. Ooh, maybe maybe a professional army before we try to go to war would be a good idea. National militia. That is a lot of battalions. 451. That is insane. But of course, we're going to go with professional. Because I need a stronger army, not numbers. What am I, Russia? No, we're just friends. We touch tips right there. Just a little bit. Little bridge. That's our friendship bridge. All right. Doing pretty solid. Private sector's building like crazy. Are we able to build our thing yet? No, it still says we have 2. That's weird. Because we definitely built 3. So I don't know what's going on. I think maybe my government type forces me to... It says I own 4 levels. What is this? Oh, it's got to be Yeongnam. Okay, so it's got to be a specific state. That's really annoying. Okay, well, we'll do it. 1, 2, 3. So we'll get those 3. What are you guys petitioning today? Laissez-faire. I'm actually okay with this. So if we can get professional army, we'll go with laissez-faire. Because I'm actually running out of things to build myself. And giving them more investment pool contributions would be great. And let's make the rural folk happy. And the intelligentsia at the same time. Of course. So we should be getting a bonus from the intelligentsia now because they hit over 5. Yep. So society research goes 10% faster, which is great. Can we pull... Yeah, we can definitely get a stronger government. Let's pull the petty bourgeoisie and armed forces in. And we go into a legitimate government. So that'll start helping with the loyalists and the radicals. And start steering away from farms to factories. Look at that. Road to progress. Are the industrialists happy yet? No. Okay. I would do this, but I want anything that makes our current government a little happier. Okay, we have so much bureaucracy that we're going to go ahead and commit to that. We could probably get a few more social institutions. Our Navy is now up to 21. I'm going to go ahead and push for 30. So let's just bump all these up to 5. And that should put us at 25. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that should be there. I mean, I think it's just 35. Whatever, man. I can't count math, you know? But so we're planning naval bases. I guess I'll just merge 2 of them, honestly, once I get that number. And yeah, private sector is doing good as long as I'm building, but it looked like they were kind of struggling when I stopped. I mean, negative 40,000 is not great for their investment pool. Look at that. Producing guns. Power the purse for those guys, and we have steam trains. So that should help a little bit with the transportation needs. Yeah, I don't care. We are subsidizing. I don't care if it's a little unprofitable. It gets people more mobility. And look at that GDP. So we're still at 2 million peasants. That is quite a lot of people waiting to be employed. I mean, they're employed, but in their backyard. So, breaking even there. Got all that. So can I form the company now? I can. There we go. So now we're going to get that. Once the prosperity gets up to 100%, we'll get a 5% state construction efficiency bonus. The only thing I'm going to aim for now is something that I can make a lot of money on, like, say, clothes, because cloth is so cheap there, and clothes have always been kind of expensive. So, yeah, I don't really care about the radicals from political movement bonus. If I can, I'll go for... No, there's no other... no other factory that gives me for clothes. So, hang on one second. Hey, how's it going? It's the Polk here. Thanks for continuing to watch my playthrough as Korea and Victoria 3. If you enjoyed what you saw, please like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. Have a great day.